Good afternoon. DYR here with Team Graph. Please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, GM.
Yeah.
It's Chidubem, Community Manager Africa at TheGraph, and I'm happy to be here with you guys.
Yeah, I've been looking for you at the event for the whole day because I really want to share with the communities of what the Graph is doing. And the best person to do is of course you.
Yes, it's a privilege. And I was judging actually. I've been judging the submissions for the hackathon. But I'm done now. I'm going up to speak in maybe 15 minutes. My second presentation, or my second session for this conference. Yes, so in what sequence would you like me to answer?
It's just it's not like questions. We're just talking about what you're doing in the Web3 space and blockchain. And because you are super knowledgeable in the graph, I just wanted you to share with us what the graph is and probably how it's significant in the blockchain world.
Yes. So the graph is, I would say, one of the best things that have happened to me, or jumping into the graph's ecosystem. But before I start, I would like to correct a notion. People tend to think that the graph is a blockchain. The graph is not a blockchain, so you can't say building on the graph. Like you build with the graph, not you build on the graph. So the graph supports blockchains. It basically is an indexing protocol that makes it easy to store and retrieve blockchain data, and then you can easily query it and do really cool, interesting stuff with the data that you fetch from the blockchain, and display that on your front end, or make something really cool. So in a nutshell, the graph makes it easy to access blockchain data very, very, very easily, and it does this by listening to events emitted from smart contracts, and it gives you access to historical data, because for every time an event is emitted, telling the outside world what just happened in your smart contract, that data is indexed. It's either a new entity is created or an already existing entity is updated and is saved. So with the graph, your data becomes much more composable, right? Because you can build one subgraph to index multiple smart contracts, and you have like a standardized schema, and the data is consistent across your apps or across different chains, depending on whatever use case you're working on. So, but yes, in a nutshell, that's what the graph does. So, what Google is to Web2, the graph is to Web3. So, the data analysts, the backend engineers, and data engineers, and the likes for Web2, you find them building with the graph on Web3, or you find projects leveraging the graph's robust capabilities and build really cool, amazing applications.
Yeah, so for the non-tech guys, so the graph, what it does, it just gives you the exact information you probably want to know about. Yeah.
So we have
for the
guys.
Yeah, it's for the communities, the tech, non-techies, enthusiasts. Yeah, I don't know if I've explained it correctly, because I was at one of your workshops, and you had a really nice illustration of red, blue, green, and yellow balls, and then as it was falling through, the red balls were separated from the green balls, from the blue balls, and the white green balls. So in a layman's is in a short form, the graph gives you exactly the data, like it blocks all the noise and gives you the only what you want to get.
A fraction of the cost.
Yeah, was I keen in your class? Maybe.
Yes, you're keen, and I'm happy you explained it quite well.
Yeah, so that's what the graph does. So probably let's just wind up by not really advising, but telling us what we can build, or rather what dapps can benefit from the graph. And
so the graphs supports dapps across different verticals. Maybe you could look at them as industries. Look for DeFi, you find different DeFi dapps. When I say dapps for the non-techs, I mean, or for people that are new to Web3 and decentralized applications, or applications really, web applications. So across DeFis you find different projects using Graph. Across NFT projects you will find projects building with the Graph. Across DAOs you find projects building with Graph. We have them. There are currently over 9,000 subgraphs published on the Graphs decentralized network. So that's giving you an idea of how many applications in Web3 are building with the Graph. Popular ones that you know: Uniswap, Aave, SushiSwap, and then we have Pool Together, we have Silo Finance, Premier, LivePeer. There's so many of them that are building with the Graph, and it's cool. It's cool once you see what the Graph does underneath the hood.
Yeah, thank you so much for that short introduction to the Graph. If you wanna know more about the Graph, follow him on X and all his social media at, tell us.
Chidubem underscore W3. That's CHIDUBEM underscore W3.
Yeah, I'll also link it in the episode description. Thank you so much for your time, and have a nice afternoon and enjoy your Eid Safari.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
I appreciate catch up with you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.